Hey everyone, welcome back. Happy April. It is April 1st today that this is going up. So happy April. But let's recap on March before we jump into April, right? So this is my March favorites, obviously. If you read the title, you know that. But I'm going to share some of the things that brought me joy this month, the things that I really like this month. So welcome back again. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm happy that you're here. I'm Mackenzie. I love bags, makeup, being creative, doing fun stuff. So I'm gonna talk about some of the stuff that brought me joy this month. And we will start with my 31 bags, because those are pretty much always kind of top, I guess. I love them, obviously. That's why I sell them. So let's talk about some of my favorites. Now, the number one bag is obviously the peach bag. I have my hanger in there for some clothes I'm going to show you in a second. But I will zoom in on the icon that I put on this of just the M. I love this peach bag. I love the personalization that I got on it. It's just so pretty with like the watercolor peaches. I love this. So this is the deluxe utility tote. It is large, it has a nice sturdy bottom, and it's fabulous for carrying like everything. And this one's just so pretty. I love it. It's so cute. I love that personalization that I put on it to make it my own. I love this one so much. I can't get enough of these peaches. They're so stinking cute. So I am really happy about this one, and it's going to come in handy when I'm packing to move. It's going to be great. So super excited about that one. With that same color scheme, I also picked up the tiny tote, and this one I got maybe right before March, because this was one of my like preview items. No, I don't think I did. I think this one came at the beginning of March. So I've been loving it throughout March though, nonetheless. With the flowers, you've got the yellow over here, the peach, some of the pinks, some more yellow down there. This side's a little bit different. So this is the small essential storage tote, and it's nice, and I mean, it's small, but it's working really well to carry little things in. It's nice to just have in the car sometimes. It fits in my like center console nicely sideways for my car, so I can just kind of put it in there with some little stuff. So I really like this one. This one's been another favorite of mine this month. And then lastly, the half moon zipper. And this one I've shown on here before. It is kind of more like a brown. It looks online, it'll look pink sometimes, but it is like a taupey color. And right now I've got it just storing like my Glossier balm, the balm.com, which I've been loving. This one's the mango. I also have the birthday cake that's like got some glitter in it. This one's a little bit pinky, kind of like the color of those lips there. It's like got that kind of mango-y tint. And no, I'll just open it because I've been loving this. This is another thing I've been loving. So I might as well show you. This is definitely, you can see it's like pinky there in the center. This is the mango one, and it definitely smells very, very mango. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love mango. So I've been loving this one, and probably some of my favorite chapsticks that I've been using, I guess, that I have. It's really balmy, and it works really well. So anyway, I have that in there along with like some jewelry. It's great for storing jewelry, especially if you're going on a trip. It's great for packing that. So that's what I have in it right now. But I love this little guy. It is so awesome. So that is what I have for my 31 things that I really love this month that I wanted to share with you. Definitely in like that orangey peachy vibe, feeling that this month, but loving that. We will go ahead and do makeup next. Let's talk makeup. All right, so I'm gonna scooch in because actually all of the makeup I'm gonna talk about I have on right now. So hello, I'm gonna get nice and close to you. So we will start with what's on my eyes. I have the base on. I have, there we go, the 24-hour color tattoo, the Metal by Maybelline New York. And this one I have in the pink The Inked in Pink 55 is the color. And I know that when I come up close, it doesn't focus super well. Like, this one just doesn't want to focus. When I get my new setup, I will work with my cameras and everything and make sure that it focuses better for you guys. So I apologize for that. But this is what I have as the base of my eye. Now, it's kind of hard to see actually right now because I have a lot of stuff over it, but it's this pinky color. And it's just a nice shimmer. Y'all know I love shimmer if you've been to my channel before. So I have that on, and then I have my Thumper palette, which I absolutely love, and I did my look with the peach bag, that peach inspired look. I used my Thumper palette for that green in there, and I don't know if you guys have seen it, but if you have, you remember me saying I was not so sure about the green. Turns out I love the green. I've done looks with just this palette alone. I love it so much. So I didn't do the green today because I'm not wearing green. I went with like a super neutral purple. So I have all of the purples in there. That's not true. I don't have this one on. But I have Miss Bunny for some sparkle up on the top and a little bit in there. And then I have long ears and great big feet. Long ears up here, great big feet went through my crease just to give it a little more definition. So love, love, love the Thumper palette by ColourPop. The Maybelline, and then Milani is my other one. So kind of like a drugstore makeup. So, you know, ColourPop I would consider similar price-wise. Maybelline is obviously considered drugstore, and Milani as well. But I love them. So this is the blush I've been using in the Nude Kiss 110, the Cheek Kiss Cream Blush. I really, really like the cream blush. You can see it's gotten some use out of it. It's getting a little bit of that, like, you know, ridge. I've been using it, so it's getting a little ridgy. But I have that on right now just lightly because I went with a really subtle look today. So I really like that. And then for my little more luxury, we have Becca. I love Becca. You know I love Becca. And I'm so sad that Becca's going to be leaving us in September. It makes me so sad. But my Becca Orchid is the one that I got earlier this month and I've really been liking. It's what's on my lips right now, is the Orchid. And it's just like this beautiful, like, plummy, there's kind of a better view of it, like a plummy color, like a light plum, and I love it. There's the sticker of it. It's gonna be blurry, but you can see the color there. And it's the Orchid. It's a cool tone one, so I love that as well. So those are the makeup items that I'm going to show you guys. And then let's go fashion items that I've been liking quickly, and we will talk about some books to finish it up. So let's start with, I'm just going to reach over and grab these. My shoes. I got some new Toms that I have been loving because they're sparkly. There's shimmer, there's glitter. I love them. These are some giraffe print Toms, and I've been wearing them a whole bunch with a bunch of different things. They're just super fun with the light blue and the black. I can kind of pair them with a lot of different things, including my current favorite sweater. I'm going to toss those back over there. I love this sweater so much with all those crazy dots. Oh, I've been loving it. Love, love, love it. And it does have some blue in there, so I do pair it with those shoes, and I love it with the shoes. But I love this sweater. It's starting to get a little bit warmer, hopefully. It's a little chilly this week, but it's starting to get warmer now that it's April. So probably not going to get a lot of use out of this the rest of this season, but it is definitely coming out in the fall again. I have been loving this so much this month. So that is the fashion that I have, and we will go ahead and talk books quickly. So I have two books that I want to talk to you about, and I guess media in general. Well, before we hop into the books, I might as well mention that I did finish The Crown. I think I'd mentioned that maybe in my last one. So I did finish the 4th season of The Crown. Those are the only seasons that are on Netflix. It's really good. I really liked it. So I've been watching that. And then, oh, darn it, what's the show that I've been watching recently? I don't remember, but I'll put the name of it down here. I don't remember the name of it. It's another one on Netflix. It's just got one season right now. I can't remember right now, but it's fun. It's just like lighter weight, but also there's some deepness to it. Because there's divorce happening, and it's about these two best friends and Firefly Lane. It's Firefly Lane. I got it. So these two girls who grew up on Firefly Lane, and you get flashbacks of their time growing up, and then their time now. They're in their, I want to say they're in their 40s, early 40s, late 30s. I think they're in their late 30s, but they're growing up now. The one has a daughter and is going through a divorce. The other one is single, but you kind of get to see their friendship and how it's grown over the years from when they were in high school to like college and still together now. So it's kind of cool, and it's got these flashbacks, which I kind of like. So I've been watching that. It's good. But yeah, I haven't watched a lot of like TV, Netflix lately. This week, and by this week I mean like last night, I went and binged some Friends because I have the complete, where'd I put it? Complete collection. I'm gonna try and grab it for you guys because it's right here. There it is. The like whole seasons 6 through 10. Oh yeah, I just grabbed the 6 through 10 box, but I have the whole season. This is just 6 through 10, and then I have 1 through 5 as well. So I have been rewatching those, and I was doing that like back during quarantine and COVID, and then kind of stopped once the beginning of this year happened, and I was student teaching and doing stuff like that. And then last night I was like, I really want some Friends. So I picked up where I had left off that time through at like the end of season 8. So I finished season 8 again last night. It was only like 2.5 hours. It was fine. It was like 5 episodes. It's fine. So I love Friends. I can't get enough of Friends, but that's a whole nother thing. Okay, books. Let's do books because y'all know I love books. I'm an English teacher. I love books. So let's talk about some books. These are adult books. The one that I showed you in my March one was a young adult book. This is an adult book. These are both adult books, I guess. This one like high schoolers can read, and it's a good read for high schoolers as well. A lot of Jodi Picoult. She does write like for adults, but they're usually fine for high school too. And I love everything and anything that she writes that I've read so far. I haven't read all of her stuff, but everything I have read I really like. So this one though is awesome. I say that after I read all of hers, just gonna say that. But this one has a really strong message that I really like. So Small Great Things is so great. And it's a great way to kind of see the issues that Black women face, because it's written from the perspective. She does a lot of like mixed perspectives, and she does research. She puts a lot of research into it. She has a whole like acknowledgement part back here, where she's talking about like the women she interviewed and spoke with to get this perspective right, because she is not a Black woman, right? But she wanted to get that perspective right and do justice to this topic. That's something she found really important, and it is something that is so important in our world. So I feel like she did a really good job of it. Obviously I'm white, but I was able to learn a lot from it, which is awesome. That's kind of the point, and I want to learn more about these perspectives. So she writes from the perspective of the white lawyer who is learning this stuff, and that's obviously the one that like more related to me because I was trying to learn along with her. And then Ruth is the main character who's on trial for murder. You'll find out right away when you pick this book up. So she's a nurse in labor and delivery. She's on trial for the murder of little Davis. And there's a lot of like racial issues behind that that's kind of backing that up. So you get to hear her perspectives on things and then see how she interacts in the world differently, and kind of learn with the lawyer how she has to interact differently, how Ruth does. And then also you get the perspective of Davis's father, who is a white supremacist to the max. And not really my favorite character, but it's definitely got a lot of different perspectives and it's really great. So I highly recommend that one, as well as Honey Girl. Okay, this is another super awesome one that I've been reading. And I am like 50 pages to go left on this one, but I kind of looked ahead and I think I'm gonna like the ending too. So it's a great one. I love everything about it. She is a mixed race, so lighter skin black woman, but still a black woman. She has this like golden hair though. That's why she's called Honey Girl. She's an astrologer. She's also lesbian. So this has a lot of really good messages about that. And the author, Morgan Rogers, is a queer black millennial, and she writes books for queer girls who are looking for their place in the world. She lives in Maryland with her pets. Honey Girl is her debut novel, and it's great. So this is the author. She is a black woman, and I'm all about supporting that. So I highly, highly recommend this book. It's not like crazy intense, you know, it's not like a thriller. It's a nice, easier read. But she still deals with a lot of stuff, the pressures of having to be the best, of having to, what it's like for her to work so hard. She, you know, her Honey Girl went to school for 11 years. She has a doctorate in astrology. That's not it. Astrology. Astronomy? Why am I blanking on this? Astronomy. I was like, it's not astrology. She's studying the stars. She's the star girl. It's astronomy. Okay, but I wanted to make sure. So it is astronomy, and she's a PhD in that. So it's talking about her like struggles with that and trying to get a job now and how she has to be better than everybody else and all the pressure she has, and then she starts feeling she just can't do it all. So it's a whole bunch of topics in one, but I highly recommend this one as well. And it's great. Again, I'm super excited that it's the author's a black woman, a black queer woman. She's writing about a black queer woman. It's great. It's fabulous. I love it. It's super great. I don't know what else to say about it, but you guys should also check this one out. I highly recommend both of these books. So, all right. I know that was a little bit rambly. Sometimes I get rambly when I'm talking about things I like, or, you know, I just forget what I'm trying to say. But I have fun. So, I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing what I loved this month, things that made me happy. And I hope that you guys have a great April. And I will see you guys on Monday with my next video as well. But I will leave links below to these things as best I can. I'm not sure if I can with the sweaters from Apricot Lane, which is a boutique. They do still have it in stock. When I stopped in there, I think last week, and they had it then. So assuming it's still in stock, I will try to link that for you. But otherwise, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you guys next time. Please remember to subscribe below there. To keep hanging out with me here, having fun, seeing what I like, seeing what I do, you know, that kind of stuff. Hopefully I can show you things that are useful to you. But yeah, if you liked this stuff, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great weekend. Thanks, guys.